Our city is suffering. 4 days ago in Calabasas, 9 lives were lost, leaving a gaping hole in the heart of Los Angeles. We gather tonight in the house that Kobe Bryant built to honor him and them. Kobe was as synonymous with Southern California as the sunshine. He touched every inch of it. He arrived in LA a prodigy, grew into a phenomenon, and retired a local institution and international icon. The outpouring of the past 96 hours is evidence of his everlasting impact. Whether he played for your team or against it, his allure was unmistakable. The dynamism, the determination, the drive. He won 5 championships with the Lakers, and shortly after unfurling his final fadeaway, earned an Academy Award. He was a storyteller, a mentor, and above all, a father. His 13-year-old daughter, Gianna, was a basketball star in her own right. Join us in tribute to Kobe, Gigi, and all the victims, mourn throughout the Southland and across the globe. Orange Coast College baseball coach John Altobelli, his wife Carrie, and their daughter, Alyssa. Sarah Chester and her daughter, Peyton. Mamba Academy basketball coach Christina Mauser, and pilot Ara Zobayan.
Ladies and gentlemen, please observe a 24-second moment of silence. Thank you.
Clippers would win that ball game, closing out really a decade of dominance against Sacramento. Clippers 31-5 over the last 10 years against Sacramento. The ball is up. The game is on. Kings win the tap. He credits Kobe for helping him be an all-star directly and indirectly.
Brian, isn't it interesting that so many of the great players, and you see Bogdanovich knock down a 3 early on.
5-2 start for Sacramento. They lost last night at home in the capital city.
We play better as a team, and you help that second unit. Will you buy in? That's the whole key. Will you buy into it?
Fox, good look at a 3. Has not hit the 3 all that well of late. Knocks in the triple there. Just the second time this year the Clippers were at full strength. Haven't seen it really since Christmas when the Clippers took on LeBron James and the Lakers. Harkless, the runner, is good. Fox uses Dedmon as a decoy and lays it in, and the southpaw brings the Kings. Extra pass from Barbs to Bogdanovich for 3, his second triple of the quarter. Always the toughest for the officiating crew. Lou, nice dish into Harkless, in traffic, no. Montrez lays it up and in, counted on a foul.
Right after the incident happened.
We were in Orlando and it was, boy, even the crowd was just absolutely overwhelmed. Buddy Hield knocks in the 3. Bazemore, new addition in his 5th game for Sacramento after being traded from Portland. Late in the clock, Bazemore, the southpaw for 3, rattles it in.
Williams and Montrez.
Speak of the devil, he shall appear. Oh my! Montrez staples it in. He's having quite the first quarter.
Just been watching some Green videos.
We've seen that a few times over the last couple of years. Dedmon for 3, rattles it in. Lou to Trez, and Dedmon with that long reach of his, able to create the deflection and the turnover.
See how hard it is for a big man, and they come right back to Kings, throw him back down. They're in a beautiful fast break. Corey Joseph is one of the best guys coming off the bench for a team. He always was able to come in, make a big shot when they need him, pick 2 or 3 in a row.
Kings have a chance to take their first lead in the second frame.
Well, they say in the NBA it's a game of runs. Well, they're on a 10-0 run. Make that 13-0 right now.
Moves very well without the ball. One of the league leaders in miles run, distance run during the course of a 48-minute game. Trez swivels his way. Oh my! 3 defenders. And he lays it up and in. Montrezl Harrell doing work in the first half. He has a dozen. Healed his third 3. Joseph juggles. Here comes Beverly. Montrezl running shotgun, and he gets it to him, and he flushes it in with 2. 9 of the 13 shots that Sacramento has made have been triples. Joseph tries for another one and knocks it in. Last night, Sacramento was 9 for 39 from above the arc.
Now offensively is where they fail to execute the way they want to.
A drive and dish from Fox to Joseph, and another 3 for Sacramento. Starts down the lane, bouncing into defenders. Gives back to Trez. Shamet to Trez. To the cup. And Montrezl Harrell now with 16. Is everything in the long loose ball picked up by Barnes. Joseph with time and space, and the beat goes on for Sacramento. 12 first half threes on 18 attempts. Be the most potent offensive attack. Bogdanovich for 3. That is the 13th 3 on 20 attempts for Sacramento.
Take away those catch, face, look, and take threes.
Oh, what footwork by Montrezl Harrell, and he continues to deliver 18 off the bench. Fox for 3. Hit one earlier, boy, when he gets it going. As I mentioned earlier, he was 1 for 17 in his last few ball games. Defense there by Lou to create the loose ball. Sacramento recoils offensively, finds Corey Joseph. The broadcasters jinx on him there. Unfortunately, I'll take the heat for that one. Here's Fox, the fadeaway inside, gets it to go. De'Aaron Fox with 18 points. Didn't play in the first half. Can't see him coming out of the second half. George to Shamet for a corner 3, and he knocks it in. Landry Shamet now with 9. A bearded Harrison Barnes floats it in. Lucky to be down only 15. George curls, catches, and the band sings hallelujah as he knocks in the 3.
That he had the Mamba mentality when he took that shot.
Jamie thanks.
The other thing is Clippers have only gotten 6 free throw attempts, so they're not being aggressive, taking it to the basket. They're not using stuff on the inside. You see Shamet that time knock down the 3. So there's the beginning, perhaps.
Tough possession there for the Clippers. Here's Joseph. Fox spots an entry, gets to the rim, hangs, reorganizes in mid-flight and lays it in. And Sacramento midway through the frame. Lou dashing down the lane to the rim with the right hand. Perhaps that will get he and the rest of the crew going.
Either one has been able to really put a couple of buckets in a row together.
Lou just 4 of 14 tonight. Bjelica has been quiet until there. Knocks down the 3, his first. Magruder will check in. Lou gets to the rim. Oh, a wave of defenders crash behind him, and Lou Williams lays in. There's only, and I say that, only down 15 despite giving up 17 threes. Bjelica for 18 threes.
This is my strong statement of the night. This is the turning point for the Clips. If they're going to make a little run, it's going to come right here.
Fox gets right into the paint.
And they are right up, not giving him any room.
It doesn't matter. He gets to the cup and lays it in. The last 5 points belong to Lou Williams. Joseph picked up by Trez. Can't get around him, so he steps away for the 2 late in the clock. Ever since we pressed the reset button for your...
Yeah, don't remind me of that. It wasn't like a real good thought.
Well, they're 1 for 4 since we did that, and now Rodney Magruder. Bazemore.
Sneaky good basketball to try and get themselves back to the 500 mark.
Not on that list playing great basketball. How about the Memphis Grizzlies at an even 524 and 24? Clippers down 16. Lou into Bjelica. The floater is good. Call it a foul.
The smartness of the veteran.
Fox gets into the paint. A roof scraping jumper falls, and once again the lead swells to 15. Bogdanovich. That creates space on Corey Joseph. Weaves his way into the paint. Beverly, a late shot clock three, and he cans it.
They barely got that ball on bounds before the 5 count.
De'Aaron Fox back to Dedmon. The runner is good for Dwayne Dedmon.
If you were the coach of Sacramento, would you not be happy with the performance of De'Aaron Fox tonight?
You'd have to say very good. I would also say very good job to Landry Shamet. He has 15, including a handful of threes. Bogdanovich to Barnes to the rim with the right hand and leaves it in. Timeout Clippers.
He not have been on that squad?
A sentimental choice, and not
not
just a
based
sentimental.
on, not just sentiment.
I meant. Let me rephrase that. May I get a do-over?
Not just put stats up, they get you on the All-Star team.
To throw Bradley Beal perhaps into that category. De'Aaron Fox to the rim with the left hand. He's not an all-star, but playing like one tonight. 29 for him. Played in Orlando, which by all accounts was just a fog for the game most of the time. As Fox draws the foul from Shamet, counted. And the Clippers in trouble here in downtown Los Angeles. Joseph to Hield for three. And the Kings very happily trading baskets here. I'm going to guess for Sacramento, there's ties it. My guess.
Well, there's another one going.
And now that is a season high for Sacramento. That's a lot of threes made. Well, De'Aaron Fox, it puts the candles on the cake for Sacramento right there. Wow. By the way, 26-0 when they out-rebound the opposition tonight. You pointed out, Coach, 44-37 in favor of Sacramento. And put the city of Los Angeles in their rear view mirror. The buzzer sounds 124-103. Doc Rivers and Luke Walton chatting it up after the game. Clippers fall here tonight.